welcome to yet another episode of Direct Dil Se with TMI. And this time we are coming up with another follow-up interview of Huawei this time, and we have got Ellen with us.
Nice
Ellen, welcome to the
nice
show.
Nice to see you.
So the last time we had an interaction with Huawei, we discussed about what's the roadmap, and I think it was around 6 months back when we started talking about what their manufacturing plans, how do they plan to approach the market, what are the new devices that are coming to the market. So this is the part 2, and now we will ask the questions which we didn't ask the last time around. So Ellen, first of all, today you launched a new device.
Yes.
Honor 9i.
Yes.
What's so special about this?
It's very unique.
Right.
Models. Actually, it's I think it's the world the first the 4-camera phones with a full view screen.
Mm-hmm.
It's very nice phone.
Right.
Yes.
So you've got the two dual cameras at the back and in the front as
Yes.
well. So, like, if you look at the dual camera thing
Yes.
that's been happening in the smartphone industry, you guys actually have been almost coming out this is regular interval. It
Yes.
started with 6x,
Yes.
and till date that has been your USP.
Yes.
So why did it took you so long to come with a front dual camera?
I think I think owner is always try something new.
Mhm.
If you remember, I'm sure that you also joined that party in 2015.
Right.
And we bring that world first, dual camera phone on our 6 Plus
Mhm.
come to India.
Mhm.
Actually, it's almost 2.5 years, right?
Right.
So, and also we found out actually in India, the social is very active. And but on the social, you can find actually it's a lot of that people just show their selfie photos,
Mhm.
and the Indian people like selfie.
Right.
So we think that for the consumer,
Mhm.
that not only the back camera but also the front camera, both are very important for the consumers. Phone now is not just a phone to make the call and SMS. It's already become the multimedia center for the consumer. So the consumers want the product that has a very good performance cameras, not just the back camera but also the front cameras.
Right.
So we think that why not that also that bring the dual camera technology from back to the front as well. So that's why that we make this 4-camera
Interesting.
phones. Yes.
Interesting. And if we look at the way Huawei and Honor brand have been launching the devices in
Yes.
India, the pace has been decent. The gap between all the phones has been decent. It's not that you're rushing with the launch of devices.
Yes.
It is say maybe a 1 device a quarter, or maybe 2 devices or 3 devices a quarter kind of a thing, and you try to balance it out.
Yes.
But why don't we see the high-end devices coming to India quite often? Like for example, Honor 9, Honor 10.
We'll try to speed it up. Actually, I think that one flagship models it need its the life cycle. So firstly, secondly that for some premium phones that is a lot of new technology inside, and also it's also need taking time to develop the next generation. But this time I think I can leak some good news that you will in a very short time you will see some a new flagship phone come to India in a very short time. And as you know that we launched the first AI chipset in last month.
That's right.
IFA, right?
Right.
That's our Kirin 970. That the phone together with this chipset and this model is coming to India soon.
Right. So Ellen has already given a hint. A new flagship from Honor brand is going to come to India. So I will not ask him to share more details because I don't want to take out the thunder from his launch event as and when it happens. So Ellen, like, there's a lot of buzz happening in Make in India, manufacturing in India
Yes.
right now. Almost every OEM is thinking of establishing in India, and even you have taken the strides in this.
Yes.
So what's the latest progress and what's happening on that front?
I think now we can, so as Sanjeev explained on the event, that now every quarter the production, the quantity actually is keep growing. And now we, first step, we try to make sure all the key models which can drive big volume that is making in India.
Right.
And the next step, we try to make all the models that come to India. Because now the difference is some models, in case that in these models in a high-end segment, the volume maybe is not as high as middle-end phones. So sometimes that we consider about the cost. That if the phones are a little smaller volume, that that maybe that will not save too much cost compared with the big volume phones.
Right.
That's the reason. But that's for sure, step by step, that the target is we bring all the models that come to India.
Right. So going forward, will we be seeing something like your global launch
Yes.
happening in India? Right.
I
Right now we are
think,
seeing most of the things, the follow-up action kind of a thing. What
See?
happens in China, it comes to India.
No, actually it's like this. So what I'm going to say is the next, you will see the change very fast, and we are in the next step, and we will have the global launch together with the Indian launch together. Make
That's
the
interesting.
global launch and Indian launch in the same day, in the same time. That is the next step,
Right.
and it's going to happen very soon.
So that's a very interesting move,
Yeah.
because the thing is, for so long we've been seeing Huawei products which have been coming to India, be the Huawei phones or be the Honor devices. They have been launched in China, and after some time they come to India, and sometimes the duration has been really too long. But this statement by Alan makes is quite significant, because now they are saying they are looking at India and China almost at the same
Yes.
level kind of a
Yes.
thing. So Alan, so now since you talked about that future global launches will
Yes.
happen in the same date in
Yeah.
India and other places also. We also seen that last year when we had spoken, you had said that we are not launching the high-end device right now in India because we think the market is not ready right now.
Yes.
And today we saw not just one phone being launched, we saw 2 tablets also being
Yes.
unveiled on the Indian market.
Yeah.
So how this changed? Because tablets, you were holding it back either for quite some time.
No, actually, I think the time, the market is changing. The market also is developing. Globally, actually, the tablet market is going, the growing is become slow, and even that the quantity, I think, is reduced. But I think why people are buying the tablet
Right,
is for the second device.
right.
Because they already have a phone, so they want a better experience, so they buy a tablet. So in India, I think it still has a very big potential for tablet market, because that once more and more people are start using the smartphones, they may want to have some one more devices can give that a better experience for them. So this market will still there, with keep growing stable compared with the global. I think the Indian still has a big potential on the tablet market.
So that brings us to our next logical question. When do we see the Huawei laptops in India?
It's a good question. So actually we are preparing. We hope that we can, we are also doing the market research. Because tablet actually, laptops, the market is a little bit different as phones, and the channels are also a little bit different, and also the big market for the laptop is some is personal, but also a big market is for the companies.
Right.
Companies, because once you join the company, that company will also give you the office, the laptops. So we are still studying this kind of the market, but we hope that we can take this into Indian market as well.
So can we expect something this year, or?
I don't think this year, but actually the product is also keep updating. So let's see sometime in next year.
Okay, that sounds interesting. And
Yeah.
another interesting thing, like you have been focusing on the offline market also for a long time in India. Right
Yes.
now, it's been almost a year
Yeah.
and everything. And you had set up task of opening your own stores also in India,
Yeah.
so that they become a flagship stores. And then you were also focusing on after sales service.
Hmm.
So what's the update on that? What's the number of stores you have got right
Uh,
now in India, and what's the number of service stations, centers we have got across India right now?
So right now, actually, we have almost 300, after after-sales service centers and across India. And we have 17 exclusive. You have seen the pictures as well.
Right.
And it's for Huawei brand only in the metro cities. I think it's already a very good, the network that can give that to the consumer a very good after-sales service.
Right.
And for the offline stores, now we has covered more than 5,000 offline stores and close to 10,000 stores. And we don't so far we don't have the plan to have the own exclusive stores.
Right.
Because we think that now we already have a lot of existing stores that belongs to the partners, and we just need to make sure that our product is present in the stores. And also we have the promoters, we have our counters. We can have that more channels that to access our consumer.
Right.
Because maybe some consumers are still not used to buy the phones online. They want to see the phone before they make the final decision. We just make sure that our product can be available in those offline stores as well, and to help the customer to make the final decision. That's the purpose.
Right.
Yeah.
Interesting. So, friends, with this, we have to end our interview. But for our viewers who would love to or understand what Ellen said in Hindi, so I'm just trying to summarize what he said in Hindi. So, इस टाइम पे जो Ellen से हमारी बात हुई, जो Huawei से हैं, जो कंज्यूमर डिवीजन को हिट करते हैं. सबसे पहले उन्होंने बोला जी आज उन लोगों ने जो फोन ऑनर ने लॉन्च किया है 9i, ये इस फोन की खासियत ये है कि इसमें डुअल रेयर कैमरा है और डुअल फ्रंट कैमरा है, और उसके अलावा इसका प्राइस प्रोपोजिशन उनके हिसाब से बहुत ही अच्छा है कि मार्केट में ये लोगों को पसंद आएगा. तो हमने उनसे दूसरा क्वेश्चन पूछा था कि आप लोग तो डुअल कैमरा सेटअप में काफी टाइम से काम कर रहे हैं, यू वर मतलब ये लोग एक पहले थे जिन्होंने सबसे पहली पहल की थी इस डुअल कैमरा में लाने के फोन्स पे. तो हमने कहा इतना टाइम क्यों लग गया आपको फ्रंट पे डुअल कैमरा देते देते. तो उसने कहा कि मार्केट को टाइम लगता है इवॉल्व होने में, लोगों के बीच में सेल्फी का क्रेज अब बढ़ने लगा है, इस चक्कर में हम लोग उसको होल्ड बैक कर रहे थे और इसीलिए अब जाके हमने लॉन्च किया. अगला प्रश्न हमने उनसे पूछा कि आजकल तो जहां देखिए मेक इन इंडिया, मैन्युफैक्चर इंडिया का डंका बजता रहता है, तो आप लोग उसमें कर क्या रहे हैं. तो उन्होंने बोला मैन्युफैक्चरिंग हम हिंदुस्तान में करनी स्टार्ट कर चुके हैं, लेकिन एज ऑफ नाउ फिलहाल के लिए जो बजट डिवाइसेस रहेंगी, मिड एंड डिवाइसेस रहेंगी, उनकी मैन्युफैक्चरिंग हिंदुस्तान में होगी. इधर पॉइंट पे फोकस करिए कि असेंबली होती है. हम मैन्युफैक्चरिंग तो कहते हैं, लेकिन अभी एक्चुअली हिंदुस्तान में असेंबली हो रही है. जब तक फुल फ्लेज हिंदुस्तान में पूरा एंड टू एंड प्रोडक्ट डेवलपमेंट उसमें काफी टाइम लगेगा, क्योंकि बहुत सारे इकोसिस्टम की जरूरत पड़ती है. तो उन्होंने कहा ये कर रहे हैं, और जैसे जैसे डिमांड बढ़ती रहेगी हम अपने हाई एंड फोन्स को भी लॉन्च करेंगे. और एक क्वेश्चन है जो हमारे व्यूअर्स हमें रेगुलरली पूछते रहते हैं, हमें कमेंट्स में बोलते रहते हैं, ये आप उनसे पूछिए कि आपके जितने भी फोन होते हैं टॉप एंड फोन हिंदुस्तान में आते ही नहीं, खाली चाइना में जाते हैं या यूरोप में जाते हैं, इसके पीछे कारण क्या है. तो आज उसका भी खुलासा एलन ने कर ही दिया. उन्होंने बोला है कि ऐसा नहीं है कि हम हिंदुस्तान में अपने टॉप एंड प्रोडक्ट्स लाना नहीं चाहते, और हम लाना चाहते हैं, लेकिन हम मार्केट के लिए तब रेडी नहीं थे. और इसके अलावा उन लोगों ने एक और बात का खुलासा आज किया हमारे सामने, खासकर हमारे व्यूअर्स के लिए. उन्होंने कहा कि आने वाले दिनों में एक टॉप एंड फ्लैगशिप फोन का ग्लोबल लॉन्च होने वाला है, जो दुनिया भर में इंक्लूडिंग भारत में सेम टाइम सेम डेट के दिन अवेलेबल रहेगा. और इसके अलावा चलते थे हमने उनसे पूछा था कि 5G में क्या कर रहे हैं आप लोगों की. 5G आजकल, क्योंकि जैसे Huawei जो कंपनी है उसके दो वर्टिकल्स है, एक एंटरप्राइज जो बिजनेस देखती है और एक कंज्यूमर जो आप और हम जैसे लोगों के लिए सॉल्यूशंस प्रोवाइड करती है. तो एंटरप्राइज डिवीजन काफी फोकस कर रहा है 5G के ऊपर. बहुत सारी पार्टनरशिप्स हो रही हैं. अभी रिसेंटली आई थिंक उन लोगों ने एयरटेल के साथ पार्टनरशिप की थी, उनके सॉल्यूशंस प्रोवाइड किए थे. तो उन्होंने कहा कि 5G का हम वेट कर रहे हैं कि रोल आउट हो. रोल आउट में क्या इशू होता है कि आपको स्पेक्ट्रम गवर्नमेंट से पॉलिसी क्लियरेंस मिलनी पड़ती है, ऑपरेटर्स रेडी हैं उसको सर्विस रोल आउट करने के लिए. उन ये बता रहे हैं इनके मुताबिक जब भी ये रोल आउट करेंगे Huawei अपनी डिवाइसेस पोर्टफोलियो के साथ रेडी रहेगा, बीट स्मार्टफोन्स में होंगे या वेरिएबल्स भी होंगे. इसके अलावा उन्होंने ज्यादा खुलासा नहीं किया, और हम समझ सकते हैं कि इसके बारे में ज्यादा खुलासा नहीं करना चाहेंगे अभी, क्योंकि वो वेट करेंगे जब पूरा ऑफिशियली अनाउंसमेंट हो जाए, उसके बाद उसके बारे में आपको ज्यादा बताए. बट इसके साथ ही हमारा ये इंटरेक्शन यहीं समाप्त होता है. थैंक यू एलन फॉर योर टाइम. इट वाज अ प्लेजर टॉकिंग टू यू अगेन.
Thank you.
So guys, do keep watching the Mobile Indian and do share your comments. Till the next time we meet again.
See you.
Goodbye.
Bye.